Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new Manor Lords video. Today we're going to be having a nice relaxing build in the mountains. We're on high peaks today. If you guys are enjoying these relaxing long plays, let's get this one to 500 likes to unlock the next video. And if you guys also wouldn't mind, we are so close to 60,000 subscribers. I definitely appreciate your support in getting there. And without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's get right into the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to Manor Lords. We are in high peaks. It's been a long time since we played on this map, and honestly one of my favorite maps in the game. It's kind of just a simple 1v3, and that's kind of what we got going on today. I guess 1v2, and then we got some bandits in the middle, right for the taking. Let's kind of see what we got going on here. So we're starting on this kind of bottom region here, which honestly, if you were playing in the previous version of the game, you couldn't actually pick where we were going to go, but now you can. And I have chose to go here, so I don't think I've ever even played on this side. We got rich iron, rich berries. We have a little bit of fish down here, which is definitely nice, kind of near that little creek. Clay, and we have some stone and lots of trees to chop down, so that should be amazing. Like I said, bandits have taken over this side. We'll definitely have to kick them out. We got some squatters there, and we have Team Yellow here. They've already started building their region. And they're kind of right in the middle here. It looks like they have a nice pond there. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. And over here we have, I believe, Team Blue. So we'll see where they're hiding. It looks like they're kind of in this little, I call it the heart shape. Kind of looks like a little bit of a heart, but they're looking pretty good there. We'll kind of check on them as time goes on. Yeah, it's kind of like a little 1v2 situation here. So it could be interesting. Let's maybe get things started. So we're kind of starting over here. We got our homeless people's tents. First thing that we want to throw down is our logging camp. So that could probably go somewhat around here. We do have this here. Now this could be a little bit interesting because they will, I mean, either if you put it over here, they'll have to cross the bridge to go over there to cut the trees down, or I can maybe start with these ones. But I think we kind of want to work into this area. But I think for now, let's just put this right, maybe just, I mean, if our town's over here, let's just throw it right there for now, just so we don't chop any unnecessary trees down. We can maybe work on these first, and then maybe get some trees planting, and then we'll work into that area. Let's get our rich berry hut going, and let's maybe have this right in the trees if we can, or I can maybe just have it on the edge right there, as close to the trees as we can. And we also have our, rich iron deposit, which is going to be amazing. Let's start collecting a little bit of fish if we can. So this, I mean, might be nice to have it like right on the water, or I could kind of have it right in there. So everything's kind of right on the King's Road. I will just have a nice little angled path there. And if we're going to have a path coming into our town, I think it makes the most amount of sense to just come right off of here. And we'll just come straight into town. I mean, we'll give a little path for that ox right away. And what do we want to do? I could probably, we got a little bit of a hill, not really much of an incline. Let's kind of just come up, and then I come into town like that just for now. And then we can sort of just build off of that. I can kind of maybe have a little path going this way for now. And let's just leave it at that for a little bit here. I could probably even take this up and work our way kind of just like that. Let's maybe go right to there. And then I can kind of do some other stuff. That should be fine. I might even take a little path. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just do that, and then I could probably have some houses in here. And maybe kind of do something like that. Maybe wrap this all the way up. And I'm kind of getting ahead of myself right now, but I think just to kind of plot out our town, I think it'd be kind of nice to go around the exterior of all that. So we kind of have all that ready to go. We, I guess let's get our logging camp ready to go. So let's set that to high. And we can't quite get that going yet. So let's speed this up till we get some food resources ready to go with our forager hut. Yeah, we basically only have 3 timber. I guess what we could do. And oh my gosh. Did the moon just... What the heck? It's just completely pitch black now. Must be a storm coming. Or I guess that mountain must have gone behind the mountain. So that's fine. let's maybe we'll need a couple of things. Let's get our granary ready to go. And I guess if our food resources are kind of split in between these, I can maybe even have my granary right, maybe kind of tucked into that tree like that. And then I may even have, I mean, if that's right there, I could probably even just have a path kind of going along here, going through here. It's kind of hard to see now. What the heck? That's kind of crazy. And then I might even take this right through the trees and just connect up to our path there. That should be fine. So then it kind of has a nice direct path right to our granary. Our storehouse can be somewhere similar, but we also have our logging camp ready to go. So let's start chopping some trees here. And I think we'll just worry about these ones for now. That's probably a good start. And I might even take this path and kind of just go a nice little walking path all the way to the outskirts there. Can kind of have like a little back entrance to our path or our town, so that should be good. Oh my gosh, I literally can't even see right now. This is kind of crazy. I may have to turn the day and night cycle off. This is quite dark. But yeah, let's work on getting our berry hut up. That already has a delivery. This is done, so let's start collecting some fish. And if we could also get another hitching post, that would be pretty sweet. So I think our first one, let's just have right there next to our logging camp. And then if we have another one, we could probably have it. Let's maybe decide where we want our market to be. I mean, most of our houses will probably be around here. I could probably have my market. Let's actually take a path straight up through here. And I can kind of go right to there and then maybe have my market around here. And maybe just into here be where my market goes. So let's throw that in there. It's actually a nice little location. Let's see if I can get that a little bit better. That's probably the best we can do. So let's just throw that in there. Now we have a nice little market right in the middle and the sun has peeked out again. Absolutely gorgeous. Man, if that sun disappears behind that mountain that fast again, we may have to turn the day and night cycle off. That's good. We have that up and ready. We have 9 timber already, which is kind of insane. Let's maybe get our well. And honestly, let's maybe put our well right next to here. I'd like to get some houses in here. So yeah, let's maybe, let's actually put it like right there. And then I could build a couple of things in here. Like I could probably get my tavern in here. Maybe. Oh gosh. Let's maybe stop that for now. Let's see if I can even fit this in here somehow. It's gotta, right? I mean, not enough goods, but yeah, it should be able to fit in there. Let's maybe just move it over a little bit. And then as far as our storehouse, that could probably go maybe just over here as well. In fact, I may even tuck it in back here. And then it could just kind of connect to there. So I actually like this little outline of our town so far. We have our stone right in the middle, so I'd love to collect that. And then that'll free up a lot more space in the middle here for houses. But for now, we could probably just get most of our houses here. We have quite a bit of timber that we can work with. So let's get some houses. Let's get those built as soon as we can. And I love the idea of, yeah, 3 right there is absolutely perfect. And then I could also have lots throughout here. In fact, I may even just continue this up and do something simple like that. And then maybe even cut across here for some more homes that can have some smaller plots there. But right now, I actually like the idea of having a nice big one here facing our market. And I guess we, that's a little bit messed up. Let's see if we can fix that a little bit. Actually, we don't have enough timber, so let's wait till we get a little bit more. Okay, now we have enough. Let's put a house in there. That's absolutely perfect, and I love them. Oh, here comes the moon again. Okay, honestly, I'm going to turn that off really quick. Okay, there we go. We have it set to off. I guess we'd never really noticed that because I've had day and night cycle off. But now it's off again, so we can now see. I mean, if it wasn't so quick, I would just keep it on, but it's actually kind of cool that the sun just goes behind the mountain that quick. I mean, it makes sense, like you're literally in between 2 giant mountain passes, so they wouldn't see a whole lot of sunlight. But it's good for other maps. Today we will have it off. So we got 2 families on there. Let's build up some of these houses as quickly as we can. And then I want to get a second ox coming so we can build even faster. Right now we only have 1, and what's his name? Klaus, maybe? Let's get another ox and put it right there. It's probably a nice little location. And then I could probably even have a little path kind of going around here. Let's maybe just leave that. We could have more oxen locations, but yeah, we have our supplies here. Let's maybe quickly get somebody on our granary to collect all the bread that's there. And then once this is done, we can collect that. And actually I had a little change of heart. I'm actually going to move this well one last time. Let's maybe put it right next to here. And then it's completely out of the way. I don't really have to worry about it, but it's still in a nice little location. I'd still like to put my tavern in here. So I am fine with that. As far as my church, honestly, having it like right in the middle of our town might be kind of cool. I usually kind of put it off to the side, but I think most of the time it makes sense to just have it right in the middle. So that is what we're going to do today. How are we doing with our berries? Looks like we are collecting those relatively quickly. And you know what? I feel like we can maybe have this a little bit closer. Like, what if I put it like right in there instead? I guess I could have just moved it, but yeah, let's just demolish that. And let's get that thing built up. And I think that might make it a little bit quicker because they each have to travel a little bit further, so that might be good. Okay, it looks like our houses are starting to come up. We have 14 timbers, so we could get some more houses if we wanted. So let's maybe do a few in this area. So let's see, we could do 2 that way, or we could have a bunch going this way. Honestly, I kind of like that. Let's maybe build them facing that way. And that will get us our homeless people's tents gone. And then a lot more living space. Let's quickly check on the other towns. So brigands haven't really done a whole lot. And we gotta be really careful because we are very close to them. Honestly, the second I take them out of here, I bet you these guys will come at me, maybe even them. So we gotta be very, very careful. We maybe even have to do a little bit of dodging, but they have already built up a little bit of a town here. Definitely looking nice. I don't know what this path's doing, but yeah, it's fine. And over here, got some heavy rain coming down. Let's see what they got going on. Very, very nice. Actually, I like this layout. It's definitely a lot simpler. And everything's kind of just jumbled up in the middle. Definitely cool. Yeah, we got some heavy rain coming down. Let's see what we can do here. So yeah, we're kind of filling out this area. Once these tents are gone, I can get some houses here. And then I can kind of just move into this area. So actually, let's maybe take this. I could probably come up and go across here if possible. Right to there. And then honestly, I might even just do something like that. I think that might be our best kind of layout. Then I can get some houses in here somehow. Yeah, we also have our storehouse ready to go. Or almost, I guess. They're just building that now. Okay, our storehouse is ready to go. I'm actually going to quickly get... Let's keep a family available for building. Let's just get one on there just to collect that stuff. And then I could get some more houses. Yeah, we can collect all that. And hopefully our tents will kind of go away. We have 4 houses so far. So let's get one more built up. And actually, I think this is done. Let's get another ox here. And then we could take this path up. And kind of just do something like that. This thing's ready to go. Let's get somebody back on there collecting some berries. And then we can, I guess let's get this last little bit of firewood if we can. Here they come. Gonna collect all that. So there we go. Let's wait till he makes his little delivery and then we will take them off of there. Okay, now we have one available for building again, which will be perfect. And I guess let's maybe start building our saw pit and all that good stuff. We do have an upgrade, and we have an armament delivery as well. So let's form a militia and get our upgrades. So what do we have? So we have something with mining our berry. If we doubled that, that would actually be kind of nice. As well as our fish. Honestly, not a whole lot we can do. I think our best bet... Now, I know this doesn't really apply to us. Our hunting hound, that will be completely useless. But increased export price on minor trades, that might be nice. And increased capacity for forage goods. So that will double our berry hut, and that is what we really want. So let's maybe get that. And now this is absolutely huge, 294. So that will be very, very nice. And then we could export, honestly, some iron ore maybe. I guess we'll have to see what is a minor trade and what's not, but let's get a couple things going. So we need a trade post. That might actually look kind of nice. Maybe even kind of close to our town here, maybe. Let's actually put that a little bit closer. It's kind of nice to have some bigger buildings in the middle, just to kind of separate the houses that you have. And then I may kind of just take this up and connect it to there, and then I could get some more houses built in here. It kind of just helps separate everything. And honestly, I love the idea of having, yeah, 2 houses there. That's actually kind of nice. And then I'll build some in here. I could get them going that way, or I could have some, just one giant house. I mean, what would make the most sense? Probably facing this way, and maybe 4 plots. And then these, I'll have to kind of figure something out. So we got 2 plots going that way. I don't have enough timber. They're kind of facing there, or I can... I mean, what do I want to do? Honestly, it would be kind of nice to thicken this path. I could do that, and then kind of have both the back fences facing. That's probably the most cohesive. So let's do that. And then, like I said, in here, I will get my tavern if I can fit it. So that should be good. And as far as my church, that completely squashes my idea that I had. Unless I could... No, I don't think I can fit in there. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's get some timber. Let's get some planks. And I guess I never did throw this down, did I? So what I might do... They're going to kind of get stuff from there. I do need a little bit more timber. I think we have 2 oxen kind of running the show now, so that is awesome. And you know what? I guess I don't really need 1 on there. Let's get some fish. Or actually, so 180. 180. Did that double? I don't think that doubled. It's set to 180. Let's set this to 100. And I guess we already have somebody on there. Let's maybe keep 2 on there. Or I'm kind of struggling what to do. So we got 1 on there. I guess I could have 1 on my storehouse. Oh, we don't have anyone in our granary. That's the problem. So let's do that, and then we can still free up 1 family there. Okay, we got 4 timber. Let's get a saw pit. And I think let's maybe just have it right there. And then our woodcutter's lodge we can maybe just have over here as well. Maybe just right there. Or, I mean, it doesn't really matter where I have it. Let's maybe kind of do something a little bit different. Let's put that in there. And we can have a nice little off path. So we actually had somebody move in, which is nice. So if we can get lots of these houses built up, that would be amazing. And let's maybe permanently have somebody in our storehouse, just so we can get everything kind of collected. Oh, but you know what? This grew quite a bit. And I don't know if they'll make it through all of that. We'll probably have somebody else move in. But... okay, so we got 5 timber. We do need some planks, so let's get that going. And then the next family to move in, I might actually put them on our saw pit instead. I don't know how much these guys really have to collect right now. So I am going to free them up. And let's collect some more berries. That's going to be a huge part of surviving the winter. I guess we have 8 months of food, but we do need some fuel. Just had somebody move in. So like I said, let's get them maybe on the logging camp for now to get as much timber as possible. And then we'll turn that into some planks. Okay, those dirty bandits are stealing from us. They got lots of fish and berries. But we have lots of houses coming up here, so that should be nice. What could we sell? Let's maybe think about that for a second. So, I mean, like we said, we have this. I could probably sell some of that once we get that going. We got 6 timber. Let's get some planks going as quick as we can. Honestly, if we could just get some planks made. I know we have 0 families for building. I guess we could free up somebody for right now, just to continue that going. But I do need to get some planks. And look at that, we actually just had somebody else move in. Let's work on that. And then I could build our church. I could get a wood or a stone gathering camp. which is definitely necessary. Actually, I can get that right now. Honestly, let's get that going. And then I can clean up this stone. It is definitely in the way of continuing our town. So we'll want to do that pretty quickly here. And then I could also get our mining pit, which might be a pretty good idea. We already have all that delivered. Let's just focus on building all those. Okay, we had another family move in. Let's actually get them on our berry hut. If I can collect all of those, that would be amazing. It's currently shrinking, so yeah, if we could collect those, that would be nice. We should have quite a bit of food, but we also need to get some firewood now. So let's take one off of there. Let's get one on here. And we should be able to move through these pretty quickly. This little bush is not going to last very long. But yeah, I could also move into here. So this is kind of a perfect spot. And then I could just kind of fill in those trees with some new ones when the time came. Yeah, we have lots of people moving in. We are absolutely flying through these berries now. So those will go pretty quickly. We just had another family move in, so let's actually get some more firewood. And then let's get a charcoal kiln as quickly as we can to then... Honestly, we could probably put one kind of near the water here. Might be kind of nice. So they can put out any fires if the need comes. What do I want to do? I mean, that's probably a good spot, actually. It's kind of just along this road. We can get all of that stuff back to our storehouse. Yeah, let's get that thing built. This is ready to go, so let's get some stone. And should be able to get some firewood. Hopefully somebody else moves in as well. How are we doing for planks? So they're kind of just working on that. Harvest season started. Okay, somebody else just moved in. Perfect. I was waiting for that. Okay, this is out. We are completely out of berries now, so we can get one on there. That will help quite a bit. Let's just clean up all of this stone as quickly as we can, and then we can free up all of these families. And I bet you this is maxed out too, so there we go. We have as much food as we can handle. 10 months worth, that should be just fine. And we could upgrade these, so let's get those done. Just so we can move on with our lives. And let's maybe focus on some firewood again. Actually, you know what we could do? Instead of doing that, we're going to get lots of firewood. Let's get this built so we can start turning it into charcoal. And we should have... Yeah, we got quite a bit of planks now, so let's maybe stop with that. Let's get some more timber. Let's get some more firewood, and then we'll still have a family for doing this. So they should be done in no time here. Okay, our charcoal kiln is now done. Let's start turning that into some charcoal. That should be quite nice. They're almost done the stone. So let's make sure they get all that done. And let's just keep one family on here now. This is ready to go, so hopefully they can collect all that stone relatively quickly. And now we kind of just need to... I mean, yeah, that's empty. What else could we do? We actually went pretty quickly through that, so let's maybe build our church now. Let's see where we can put this. So let's get this... I mean, there's not an amazing spot to put it. If I put it kind of behind here, it would be kind of out of the way, but I don't want it out of the way. I kind of want it to go like right as you enter in, and honestly kind of just right in the middle. Let's maybe do this. Let's demolish that. We'll have to collect all of that stone. So honestly, let's just get a bunch of families on here just so we can collect all that super fast. That should go pretty quickly. And then I might put my church like literally right in the middle of all this. Okay, we got all that stone cleaned up. Let's free up a couple more families. We don't need that many on there. Let's get our church built now. So like I said, I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Kind of on an angle might be kind of cool. And then I'm just going to get some roads going this way. Could take this path. Let's maybe just do this. And kind of something like that. And then I could just connect that back there. And there we go. We kind of have our church ready to go. And then I could get some more housing in here. So how are we doing? We got 14 timber. Let's get a few more houses in here. These would be great plots for vegetable gardens. Let's take it right to there. That should work out a little bit better. So let's go that way. I actually like that. And then in here, I could get a few. It's officially December. I need one more timber to be able to put these in here, but I think that should look nice. And that'll have a nice thick road going all the way through here. Okay, we can get that done. There's lots for us to build, so that's nice. So let's maybe get somebody on here. Oh, we need to get our mining pit going. That'd be kind of the perfect thing to do right now. So let's just build this as close to our town as possible. Right there should be just fine. And honestly, there's a nice little opening here. So that is perfect. And then I could also have another one back here. So let's get that thing going and then we can start mining. And we need to start making some tools. So let's get a bloomery. Our bloomery could probably go like right there. Might even want 2 of these. I put one in there if I want, but let's get 2 bloomeries going right next to our storehouse, so that should be nice. And let's get somebody. Okay, we have lots of firewood and some charcoal, so I wouldn't mind getting more. But let's focus on our logging camp. Let's get somebody back in our saw pit, and yeah, I guess we could just keep going with that. But as long as we can kind of balance the amount of charcoal coming in and firewood that we're collecting, that would be nice. It kind of sucks because in the winter we can't collect any food, so we gotta kind of make sure we get all that done in the summer. And as far as our fertility, you know what? We have lots of fertility. Of course, where we literally built our town. It's usually how it goes, but we could get a farm in here. That's actually really good fertility and a little bit of barley in here. Let's maybe get that set up right now. So let's get our farm. Let's just get a farmhouse. Go back to rye. I mean, I don't want to take up any of this, but this will more than likely be houses. And you know, it doesn't really have to be though. I guess we will kind of want the extra space. So let's just have this. We don't have enough goods anyway, but I think I'll probably have it like just over here or maybe here even. That would be a nice spot. And then I could just turn all of this. So let's kind of just take a path up here and go straight up. And then I could even circle this all the way back. Let's just take as much out of here as we possibly can. And this can be all farm fields. And then we could get a few in there. We can kind of do, let's do this maybe. Kind of go straight up through there. And then I could have a few fields coming through here. And then maybe 2 big ones in the back might be fine. I'm fine with that. So let's get these plotted in here. Got 1 big field in here. 1 in here. And we'll kind of just fill all of these in. That's looking pretty good. So I think most of this should be really good rye fertility. Let's see. Yeah, that's perfect. And then barley, most of that's actually over here. So I'm going to get, I mean, this would be good barley. Let's have 1 farm up here. We can have 1 there. 1 kind of just back here. And then I kind of want to keep those trees where they are. So that will be really good. Barley. Yeah, 44% honestly isn't that bad. So let's get some there. And then all of this is really good rye. So let's load that up. And then we should have a nice mix of stuff. What else could we get? So rye fertility, we actually have a little bit down here. So I could probably even take a path kind of just along here. And then I could get maybe just 1 big field in here might be nice. So let's go all the way to here. And then this could be rye as well. 82%, honestly, that's pretty good. And if we have a little bit of timber, that would be quite nice. They're kind of already working on this, taking a little bit of time. Okay, we have 6 timber. Let's get our farmhouse built up. So that could go literally right there. So I actually love the spot of that. And like I said, I could get a farm in here. It might kind of split up, but I think I'd rather get some houses. So we'll just wait for a little bit more timber. Well, honestly, let's get a couple more workers on our storehouse and granary. Okay, we have lots of houses coming up. I'd love to start making some money here. So I did get a family member in here. I just don't know what the heck to sell. I guess let's start doing that. We have our bloomeries that are going to come up pretty soon here. So we will also need a smithy. So we'll just need a little bit of planks. But yeah, if we get a smithy, maybe even upgrade some of these houses, that would be nice. Yeah, we just meats, fishes, and animal produce. I can't believe we're out of fish already. That's kind of crazy. So we are burning up through our food. Completely out of fish, but those will grow or reproduce. Yeah, let's just kind of just get more houses. Having these fields in here will be perfect, and they'll give us tons of stuff. And let's maybe actually get this in here as well. Oh, we need some planks. So if I can get some iron ore, honestly, let's just start selling it. It's just a minor trade. And increase export on that. So let's just keep like maybe 20. And then I can kind of turn it into iron slabs as we go. But that should be perfect. That should give us some money. And especially probably enough to get a horse, if anything. So let's export some iron. Let's get a third family on there just so we can make sure we get that done. But we are running out of tools. So we do want to be a little bit careful. Just to make sure we get all that done. But I think we should be fine. And hopefully we can make some money. Let's maybe upgrade our hitching posts as soon as we can. So hopefully we can get somebody on there. Turn some planks. There we go. Get some planks now. I think we could upgrade that hitching post. So let's upgrade this one. Let's maybe get a few more in here. So I could probably have one in here. Maybe even two. One in there. And I don't really like that spot. Let's maybe get just one in here. And then I could probably have another one up here. There should be lots of spots we can put these. But yeah, I think a couple of hitching posts throughout here might be nice. Maybe even kind of just there. And it's going to be springtime pretty soon. So we got to make sure we have families available over here. But let's get our farmhouse done because that's going to be quite important to get some people on our farm. And then having a few more oxen might be nice. And actually, let's maybe see this. So we can sell iron ore, or we could sell... Okay, it's a major trade, and it's actually the same price anyway. So let's just sell our iron ore, and hopefully we can get a nice little increase there. We have 30 of it already, so we should be able to collect that pretty soon. Let's start making some iron slabs. And then I guess February, let's get somebody on here ready to go. And then somebody to fish. But that'll take a little bit of time to grow anyway. So let's just keep or wait for that. Let's build this as well, just so it's ready to go. It looks like these are ready to go now. So I think we should be able to make some money. So let's order another ox. And we just had another family move in. Let's actually... So that's going to grow. Let's just let that grow, and let's get somebody on here instead. But there we go. We have that ready to go now. Let's get one ox on there. Klaus, he's going to be coming over here, and then we just need one family available. Where is this? So granary supply. We could probably just take somebody off of there for now, and then let's get them on the farms. And then hopefully they can at least do something here. Might be able to make some money. Let's see, we got some raiders near us, so let's track their movement for sure. We already have a ton of iron slabs, so that is definitely nice. Let's maybe chill out on the iron slabs just for a little bit. I want to start selling some of them. So we have a couple extra families. Let's get 2 more on there, just so we can get our fields going. And we have lots of firewood, so honestly we could sell some of our... It's a major trade. We could sell firewood for the same amount. So I don't even know if we really want to... Let's maybe export some of this. Let's set this to like 100. And honestly, let's just get that just so we can make it even quicker. But that's perfect. We can sell it for the same, so we might as well do that. We can export our firewood and get some money that way. Yeah, there we go. We got our fields up and running. And then if we could maybe get another ox, that would be nice. We got one family on there. That's growing pretty good. I kind of wonder. So you know how Like, if you only had 10 fish in here, they wouldn't repopulate very fast. I wonder if that's the same with their berries. So I might actually let that grow for a little bit. Yeah, it's at 47. I'll just let it grow for a little bit and see if you can kind of get more. I don't know if that's a thing. But we might as well get that family on here. Those berries aren't going away. And we just had a little bit of money come in. Let's maybe order another ox. And then we definitely need to get a horse. Okay, now we can upgrade a few houses. Where do we want our... I guess I could maybe upgrade a couple of these. Let's maybe make these our blacksmith and joiner's workshop. And then we'll probably even want to upgrade a few more. Like this one could probably be, but it's kind of small. Let's maybe do this one as another blacksmith. And then we can make a ton of money off of all the weapons that we get. There we go. We got our fields there working nice and hard. So they should be able to get all of these kind of turned around and ready to go. So that should be absolutely nice. I'd love to get another ox on here, actually. I've actually ordered a few. Let's get a second ox on the fields. This is growing quite a bit, so we'll just wait for that to get to like maybe 200, and then we can start picking those. And then this is growing as well. And again, let's just wait till they repopulate a little bit quicker. Let's get another family on our fields. We got 149 planks, so we definitely don't need any more of those. Let's kind of work on that. But yeah, we are almost done these trees, so honestly, we got lots of firewood. Let's maybe turn that into charcoal a little bit quicker, if we can. And then I could probably sell some charcoal, but we are making some good money now. I'm going to start saving for a horse, because that's probably what we want to do. We got lots of planks. Let's turn some of these into bigger ones. And where was the other one? I think I had another one somewhere. Yeah, we got those seeded. So yeah, they're working on this pretty quick. Wish had another upgrade. Let's just wait till our fields get done. Let's just make sure that gets completed. We also had this one, so let's get that. And then hopefully we can get a horse. That should help quite a bit. Okay, we should have enough for a horse now. Let's buy one of those, and that should help sell things a lot quicker. We have these coming up. Let's maybe get... I guess we don't really have the people. But we need some more money to buy these. That would be quite nice. Yeah, we'll definitely need a... thing. How much? We got 3 tools. We could probably start focusing on getting some tools faster. Let's maybe do this. Let's get a smithy, and that could probably just go like right there even. Let's get that thing going, because we have quite a bit of iron slabs. We're selling some iron ore, which is helpful. What else could we do? We could buy that pretty soon. Let's see. Let's get fishing, and then we need to just start collecting some of these berries as well. So let's free up one family from our from our farmhouse, sorry. Actually, even 2 might be nice. Let's do that. And then we can start collecting. And all this is almost done, so that's perfect. The other thing I want to do is get a windmill. So this we could probably put in here. If we put it over here, that would not be ideal at all. So honestly, I may have to go right here, like right on the corner, 97, and then we could still get some houses in here. Like I could kind of take this along like that, and then still get a plot in here. That wouldn't be bad at all. So let's maybe see if we can get one in here. That looks a little bit weird, but I think if we kind of do that, that's probably our best bet. Or we could face it that way. It just looks so weird. Let's maybe do that. That at least gets us one house. 97% efficiency with our windmill. I think that should be perfect. And honestly, building this may ruin that efficiency. I'm not sure how that works. But I think for the most part, they are done the fields. So they are waiting, praying, doing all that stuff. So let's get them back. And we could probably start collecting berries faster. Let's get somebody on our smithy so we can get some tools. And maybe start making some more iron slabs. Yeah, let's definitely do that. This is ready to go as well. I could probably upgrade that soon. How are we doing? We got 80 iron ore. Let's definitely start making some iron slabs here. We got tons of charcoal, tons of firewood. Honestly, we probably could make quite a bit of money here if we bought this. So let's maybe buy that next. I'll set that to like 50. The other thing we could do, I mean, we're done farming. We have 20 soldiers. I do kind of want to risk and see if we could do that. But I'm a little bit nervous. Let's maybe get them. If I gotta go the long way, I might be able to take these guys out. But let's just kind of see. Let's just do that. Let's see what... Okay, they are both coming at us. This is an absolute nightmare. Let's get them going. Oh, this sucks. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I may have to kind of dodge them. So I'm going to wait for them. Maybe kind of just here. And then I'll see if I can dodge and kind of move around them. Let's just free up as much space as we can. Let's just go around. I don't know what to do here. Let's see if we can do this. Let's go across. Oh gosh, see they're coming at us here. We definitely have to dodge these guys. As fast as you can, man. Come on. Are you kidding me? Okay, turn around. I guess we're fighting them. We're just gonna lose absolutely everybody here. This is an absolute nightmare. Let's see if we can at least win this. They caught us by surprise. Yeah, this is about as bad as it gets. I'm such an idiot. But we are kind of winning here. So if we could at least maybe stay defensive. Just stand your ground. We may... Oh gosh, so now we're fighting both of them. We got no money. And they're probably going to end up burning our entire town to the ground. Let's just stay defensive. We haven't lost anybody yet. But we are fighting 2 full units now. Honestly, we're doing not bad. We're kind of... Oh, I don't know. Let's just zoom in here. I may have just made the biggest mistake ever. But I think I'm forced to fight them now. We're backed up against this tiny picket fence that we can't jump over. Get in there, or merchant. We need your help. You got a club. Get that horse in there. Hit him from the behind. So we might actually win this. I'm not going to lie. We are kind of winning here, potentially. I don't know what would happen if we push forward, but let's just try. Get a little bit more aggressive with them. If we could win this, that would be absolutely incredible. I think our guys are probably a little bit tired now. Let's see, what are our numbers looking like? It's getting a little bit more even here. Oh, we have to win this. We absolutely have to, because then we could at least take these, and that would give us some treasury to take the other ones. Okay, we have more than them now. I can't believe we won that. Well, we didn't win yet. Oh gosh. Who's gonna win this? Oh my goodness, there's no way we won that. Okay, let's go take this. I don't know how greedy we want to get. Let's run up here, take this really quick. And as long as we don't get too close. Treasury, how greedy we want to get? Let's at least get some mercenaries here. So where are we? We are here. So they would come from there. Honestly, I might just hire some mercenaries and they should be able to just take everything. So I'm going to hire them. I'll just get these guys back. Or I guess I could maybe go take that. But let's go up here. And then we should be able to just take absolutely everything. Yeah, that will attract them. That's fine. We'll send that to our treasury. And then let's get these guys back home. Yikes, we just lost a lot of men. But I also honestly can't believe we won that. But those guys are coming from here. Worst comes to worst, we will be able to just defend. So let's maybe go attack them. Man, that was close. So let's disband them. And we have lots of money here. So let's just get our guys right there. Let's charge them in there and we can start firing upon them. This is kind of a vibe. Bunch of soldiers running through our town here. Okay, we have called in the cavalry. Just kidding, there's no actual cavalry in the game, but we have reinforcements here. Let's go take these guys out. We're getting some good influence from this as well, so that's kind of nice. Let's see if we can kind of come through here a little bit, maybe. Okay, there we go. Don't want to kill our own men. Let's speed this up a little bit. Should be able to take them out pretty quickly. And let's run through here. Let's watch the fight unfold, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, we already win that? Okay, that's nice. Let's run up here, and we have a couple... Actually, they just brought out more there. Let's maybe keep them... Let's maybe get them running, because honestly, it might be nice to just do all this before we have to pay for them again. Let's get one unit going at them. The other one will charge in there. Okay, there we go. Let's take that. See if we can... Yeah, let's take that. Send that to our treasury. Take that one as well. And we also have a couple over here. So let's maybe spread out here. Go take that. And honestly, this I might send to our nearest town just to kind of boost that a little bit. But we are doing pretty good here. We can go take that. Maybe our archers can kind of go take those. Okay, perfect. Treasury. Let's attack these guys. And let's run around and take that. So we didn't have to pay for them again, which is absolutely perfect. Let's attack them. Took that, send that to our treasury, and that is absolutely everybody. Now, I might actually just demand our guys so these guys can set up another camp right away. So I think I might do that. Let's disband them. We got lots of money in our treasury. These guys are still alive. They will go right away and set up another camp here, I think. Let's see, are they going to do that? Usually they do, or they're just going to attack our town, which would be an absolute nightmare. But I guess let's kind of see. So that's pretty good. We actually had a nice little jump start to our economy. Oh gosh, are they attacking us? No, we got these 17 guys here, so I don't really know what they're doing. They might set up camp here. Yeah, I'm not sure what those guys are doing. But we have another family available. Let's get this going, and then I could also start exporting our coal, so we might as well start doing that. Collect as much as possible. We have lots of iron ore, so let's get one family back. We can upgrade that. So let's get 2 more families in here. If I could just get as much collected here to sell as possible, that would be nice, because I bet you our other AI opponents are working on the same thing, so that's doing pretty good. 100 there. Where are these guys? They're still wandering aimlessly. This is maxed out. Let's free up that worker. And yeah, we got lots of charcoal, lots of firewood. Let's start planting some more trees. So I wouldn't mind getting a couple of these built up, and then we can start planting some trees. And let's start working across the river here a little bit. So let's do that clump next. And that clump. And then we still have a little bit here, so we could do something with that. In fact, they may be able to chop these little ones. But yeah, let's maybe start working over here. And then we could start planting these. We do have one available. But we still have a bunch of planks. So honestly, let's just keep as much timber as possible. I could sell some planks. Like if I put a permanently assigned ox on there, make a ton of planks, I may be able to make a ton more money on that. So honestly, let's order another ox. Or another horse, sorry. Should have lots of space for them to go, so having another horse will be nice. Yeah, we got 4 families on there. Let's start selling some planks. Because it's actually a minor trade as well, so we could export those. Might as well buy one of those, and let's just keep like 30 planks. And kind of just export the rest, so we have a ton of stuff we can sell here. So that should be a nice little chunk of change. We also have a blacksmith here, and let's get a joiner's workshop. And honestly, getting another blacksmith might be nice, but let's just chill out a little bit. Let's work on all of our big plots. So this one's good. Let's maybe get a few trees planted there, and all of these are perfect for some orchards. Let's maybe get some vegetable gardens here. And maybe these ones kind of set up and ready to go, just so we can get some of that planted. This one's pretty big as well, so let's get some apples. Okay, that's good. The other thing I want to do is maybe get our tavern set up. So hopefully we can put this in here. Looks like we can. Now, do we want it like right... I don't know if we can have it like in here. I think we'll probably have to kind of put it off to the side a little bit. Let's put it there. And then honestly, let's just kind of take this up and just connect it to there. That should be perfect. We have our tavern ready to go. We have our church done. And we're kind of just working on a few things. So hopefully, let's maybe free up a couple of workers. We have lots of firewood, but we are selling lots. And let's maybe free up just one worker of our timber. And then that would help. Where else could we free somebody up here? I think maybe our berries. How's that going? We have 8 months of food, 301 berries. So it definitely pays off to wait for that to grow. Because I usually just keep somebody on there right away. But let's maybe free up one more family. We can also buy that. So that should help. Yeah, we have one family available for building now. Enemy unit spotted. So where are they? What are these guys doing? They're just wandering aimlessly. Hopefully they can build up another bandit camp. I'd love to take that. Let's see our other towns here. So these guys already have a level 2 church. That's crazy. I guess they have a quarry, so that helps them. And over here, they have just a regular church, but I actually love this town. Very busy. It's looking quite nice. I'd love to take this one. And I pine too. You better believe I will. But I think as far as towns, ours is looking pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with this one. If you guys are enjoying these videos, again, like the video. Lots more coming your way, and subscribe if you haven't. Man, this is looking pretty nice. Honestly, they need to extend this map. Look at these regions. Like, it'd be so cool to build over there. And like all the way through there. Just so cool. Okay, these are ready to go. We have some money, so let's actually get some pears. Takes you roughly 4 years to mature. Let's maybe do, what do I want to do? Low yield, high yield apples, or medium yield. Let's do some pears on these bigger fields. Then maybe some of the smaller ones we'll do some apples. Maybe just have good variety, but we already are out of money. Let's get some cabbages on these big ones. And now we are out of money. Free available living space. I'd love to get some more families available. This is looking quite nice. Maybe not as nice as I thought. What's going on with that? I guess it's still growing, but 29, 16. It's something. It's not bad at all. I think we'll also need to get a malt house. So that could kind of just go on the outside here as well. Let's get our malt house there. And then we'll also need to get a brewery. So what are we making right now? Spears and shields. We are getting a little bit here. What are we doing here? So we have planks, we have iron slabs, so they should be able to make some for us. We have 45 tools. We're probably good for tools, honestly. We also still have some iron slabs, so that's good. Got one worker in here. Let's maybe get another one there. Yeah, we got lots of planks, lots of tools. Hopefully they can, durability days left, so that's good, actually. We need to make some more money here, so let's go carrots there. Carrots. And let's check out the market. So those haven't gone down yet. Let's just keep selling those. What else are we selling? Planks. Yeah, we can keep selling those as well. They should be able to collect all those pretty quick, but we probably just need some more horses. Yeah, we're making some pretty good money. Let's get some... Quinces might be nice, actually. Look at a low yield. Let's actually get some apples instead. And these guys are bugging me. It keeps kind of showing them. They're just wandering aimlessly. Let's just wait till our own guys are built up high enough and then we can go kill them. Yeah, we got 2 families on here, getting lots of berries. It's actually still growing, which is crazy. Okay, now it's shrinking. Now that it's harvest season. No, we definitely don't want to harvest these yet. So let's wait till next year. And here we got some pears. And you know what? We do have quite a bit of timber, so let's actually build these up as much as we can. If we have the extra space. I think some of these, yeah, let's build these expansion plots. This ready to go. Let's get some cabbages. And then if we have a little bit more space, can't believe we can fit another house there. That's kind of crazy. Skinny little plot. Then over here we can get one and kind of just max these out. So that should be good. That'll give us, yeah, 7 more available living space. And that's kind of just perfect. Like, that gives us a lot of houses and a lot of people. So that should be nice. Our army is coming up quite nicely. How is this doing? Pretty good. Got some iron slabs, flying through those pretty quick. I do want to make sure, it's September, I want to make sure I get all those berries collected, so let's get a 3rd family on there. This fish didn't last very long, but I guess that's fine. And we only have 100 firewood left, so let's maybe, yeah, I guess they're kind of working on that. Let's get somebody on here right now, actually. So let's do one there. We can actually just get 2 families ready to go, and then we can start planting some trees in this area. Okay, we got lots of money coming in now. Let's get another horse. Carry some riders. We got this thing ready to go. Honestly, I could get another blacksmith and make some other stuff. But I guess we still need a brewery, don't we? So let's maybe get that instead. Let's get a brewery there. And then maybe we can upgrade a few more houses. Let's maybe do these ones next, kind of smaller plots. And then these outside ones, we could probably do some animal pens, maybe some apiaries maybe. It's actually a pretty big plot. I could probably get a vegetable garden there, actually. All of these have been called for. Let's get some pears. This one is also ready to go. It's quite skinny though, so I don't know how much of a yield that'll give us. Let's get some apiaries here since they are next to the trees. I think it might give us a little bit of a boost. Yeah, there we go, and get some apiaries there. And these are probably really good for... Yeah, let's do some more apiaries. So don't want to go anywhere near this neighborhood if you are allergic to bees. Let's maybe get some carrots here. Yeah, let's get some beetroots, why not? That's all we can really afford anyway. Okay, we have our brewery ready to go. Malt house is coming up, but we can't really get any for another year. See, that's looking a lot better. 60, that's a lot better. Should be able to have a nice yield. Okay, windmill efficiency. Okay, it's still 97%, so that's good. If you put it next to the trees, no wind, like the trees are basically blocking all the wind, so you definitely want it kind of out in the open. Like right here, be like 100%. Yeah, there we go. That's looking pretty good. Let's maybe just free up one more family. Get another one on there to get some more firewood, get some more timber. And then hopefully more people move in. Okay, we have 77 iron slabs. Honestly, we need to start making some stuff. What's taking them so long on those spears? Let's maybe do... Okay, we have lots of tools. Don't need to make any more tools. Let's maybe make... Yeah, let's just keep making some spears. Honestly, let's get a couple more blacksmiths. And then maybe even an armor's workshop so we can start flying through that stuff quicker. This is also ready to go. Let's get some, maybe another apiary maybe. I'd love to start getting some honey. And then we could sell all of this stuff. So let's export our honey. And export our wax. So actually, since it's a minor trade, absolutely amazing. 6 and 9 you can sell those for, so that's kind of crazy. Let's get a 3rd horse, or 4th horse, sorry. And, oh, I guess we're out of people here, so we probably want to free up somebody else, too. How are we doing? So we are getting some planks. Yeah, we're kind of low on timber now. So hopefully we can get some more. Firewood is starting to come in. Let's just free up one family off of there, and then maybe I can get some cabbages there. And what else could we do? I think we're kind of maxed out. This one's still ready. So honestly, let's maybe get some an orchard there as well. It's a pretty big lot. So that's good. Okay, we got 4 on here again, so that's amazing. Let's maybe check this out. So we got, okay, 90 days. Let's check our raiders. This has gone down. We can stop exporting charcoal. but we can keep selling our firewood, so that's good. Let's maybe set this to 50, and then we could still kind of get some charcoal. That's probably good. How is everything else doing? So iron slabs, or iron ore, we can keep selling that. And honestly, keeping this at 20 is fine, because we have tons of iron slabs. And then we can kind of just keep all of that being sold. So that should be some good money. Let's export our iron ore. And planks is about the same. So yeah, that's kind of all they're selling. So right now, we have another blacksmith here. Let's make some swords. That will be really good money. In armor's workshop, yeah, let's make some helmets. Even just for our guys to wear in battle might be nice. So let's split these guys up. Let's go kill these guys. If we can. So let's stop running. Another bandit camp just popped up actually. So let's get these guys ready to defend. Let's take these guys out. Oh, that was interesting. Push forward. I don't know what the heck that was about. They just attacked and then ran away. I mean, our guys are scary, but I didn't know they were that scary. So let's take this. That'll be a nice little boost to our treasury. And okay, they actually did end up setting up camp over here. Let's maybe just go across the river, set up there, and defend. So that should be good. This is ready to go. Let's get some pears there as well. Or maybe just some apples might be fine. Okay, there we go. We can defend that attack, and I think that was. So they had 17 to start with, so that's good. We can take them out pretty quickly. And push forward. Okay, that's good. Now let's go take this bandit camp now. So we have lots in our treasury. That's amazing. Excellent start. And we actually have enough to take a region if we want. So let's get these guys back. Do we want to take one of these regions? I think we probably could. I could take like Team Blue or something. Who has the best resources? So they got rich wild animals, rich clay. Pretty good. These guys have rich stone, rich mushrooms. So neither one of them would have a lot of weapons. And I guess you don't really know. These guys, I would probably imagine, honestly, they're probably quite similar. Let's maybe do this. If I could maybe conquer this region, that would be nice. And now's a pretty good time to do it. So let's see what we have for mercenaries. Oh, we got lots of mercenaries. So let's get these guys. Let's get, honestly, just, let's leave a little bit for them. And most of them came from there. So let's get set up right on the outskirts of their town. And just scare them a little bit before we attack. And then we can press claims to these guys. I actually really want to take this one. I feel like they'd probably have more money. Yeah, as far as our own guys, let's get them back quickly as we can. And then get them back to work. Okay, we have a ton of excess spears. Let's get these guys back. And yeah, we're kind of just missing some recruits now. Surrounded by trees, I don't know what that was about. So we have lots of excess spears. Let's maybe go to this. We have enough spears, so let's maybe make some more. I mean, we could probably just double up on the sidearms and sell those. Let's see how much we could sell those for. 6 each. So that's actually pretty good. Compared to, yeah, pole arms are 4. So let's definitely make as many sidearms as we can. And let's honestly just sell all of them. That should be pretty good. We got 4 horses, 4 people on there. Export sidearms. That is lovely. So yeah, let's double up on the sidearms. Sidearms and sidearms. Let's make sure that's good. Should be able to make lots with that. And how much does it cost to make one? So 2 iron slabs. That's actually not bad. These would use planks. How much can we sell spears for? Should I keep making those? Only 2, so that's honestly not very good. But we're going to have lots of large shields, and then actually that doesn't take away from any more planks, so we can make more shields out of it. We can sell our shields for 3 each, but we don't have enough to get that, so let's just wait. Let's wait a little bit, and we actually have these. Let's get a couple more oxen. And this will be a nice little harvest, I would imagine. This is almost fully grown. Could be a little bit more coming, actually. Yeah, we should be able to get a little bit of barley out of that. We do need a little bit more planks, if possible. It's January, almost February. We're doing pretty good for firewood still. Yeah, let's kind of just keep 2 families on there. It seems to be a nice little balance. There's 63 and we're selling it down to 50. We're getting some planks there, and timber could be a little bit better, I'm not gonna lie. So I'd love to get another family on there. If there's somebody I could maybe free up somewhere. Man, we are just raking in the money here. It's looking quite nice. Okay, I accidentally had to pay for those guys again because I completely forgot about them. Let's take this region, claim with influence, and let's see what they have to say about that. So let's get all our guys. Let's maybe walk up and kind of just prepare to press claims against Team Blue here. Oh, this is so sick. I wish they had like a castle I could attack. Honestly, once there's like trebuchets, siege equipment, that's going to be peak Manor Lords. I can't wait for that time. But right now, we got these nice little battles, which these are nice too. Like, these will definitely happen. Kind of just guys attacking a town. It'd be kind of nice if you could burn all that to ground. Gauntlet has been thrown, and we are currently in the battlefield. So let's kind of just see what they end up sending at us. We got those guys, and they have brought out quite a bit of spearmen. So honestly, we might have a fight. We might have a little bit of a fight here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's actually let's push into town. Let's maybe push those guys in, go up the main road, and then maybe kind of swing around there. I guess I maybe want my spearmen out in front. Let's get our spearmen out in front. Right there. Put them on standard ground, and then I'll maybe take these guys around back. And then let's kind of just bring our archers up here if we can. Yeah, let's put our spearmen out. Keep them ready to defend, and let's maybe fall back here just so they actually attack our spearmen. Let's attack in here, and then we could probably start swinging around. So let's get some archers on the side as well. Let's definitely push into town here and kill any stragglers. Push forward, man, push forward. Let's get these guys on the flanks. Let's get our archers over there. Should be able to take these guys out pretty quickly. Where is these other guys? We got them over there. I guess I could maybe attack them. But let's maybe see what we're up against. So these guys should be able to make some quick work of them. They're kind of in the tree. Sorry about that. Can't see a whole lot. A nice little charge in there. And then I think, yeah, there's only 4 left there. Oh, whoa! We got attacked. Let's maybe peel off a unit and attack them. Let's push these guys, haul them back. Yeah, we definitely need to get all of our guys into the fight there, but this is actually kind of nice. We can get some side shots. Those bunnies are absolutely flipping out. They don't know what to do either. They don't know who they are. They don't know if they're being attacked. No, you bunnies can relax. I'm not going to attack you. Not yet anyway. Once I take this region, I'll definitely be hunting. But that should be it. And I'm actually interested why they didn't get any mercenaries. I think another month was available. And here comes the side attack of the bunnies. They're coming out, charging in. We are being flanked by the bunny rabbits. They have hired them. Who needs mercenaries when you got bunny rabbits? There we go. We now own Team Blue. Or should I say Team Red. So let's get these guys out of here. We do not need them any longer. And let's see what we got here. So we actually don't have a whole lot of money. We do, however, have some spears. So I could get a unit here. Oh, actually, we're in the wrong region. So let's disband them and let's get them in the right region. So yeah, we got 4 here. Now we're in the right one. So they should have... Oh, never mind. That was our money. So they actually have quite a bit of money. They definitely have quite a bit of money. And in fact, I'd love to start a little bit of a tax here if we could. Where did they build their manor house? Their manor house is way... Oh no, it's their forger hut. There's nobody on there. Where's their manor house? Oh, here it is. They got a manor house way over here. Let's just do like a 20% tax. And then as far as this, so we have... Yeah, we do have our mushrooms. I think another upgrade over here might be nice, is getting this. So that will allow us to get our hunting camp, wherever that is. Right here, hunting camp, we can get that. And then this will have doubled. We can get a couple of workers on there. Maybe buy that. And we're doing pretty good with the mine. Like, honestly, yeah, we got tons of spears and shields. They should be able to form a nice militia over here. And we have lots of clay. So if we can make a ton of roof tiles and sell those, that would be nice. Got our storehouse workers and our logging camp. So they're doing pretty good. Bloomery. Where is our clay furnace? That's our trading post. That's an interesting spot. Let's stop exporting planks so our other region can benefit from that. But yeah, let's definitely export as many planks as we can, or roof tiles, sorry. And what else are we doing? Really nothing. So that's fine. We can export large shields here. And spears, that's fine. Let's stop doing that. And I guess we could still export some of that. But yeah, where is our clay furnace? We got a clay furnace here. They are making lots. As far as tools, they do have quite a bit of those still. So yeah, we're doing quite good over here, actually. We got a family member on there. May as well keep them there to collect some bodies. Wood, that is doing great as well. So let's kind of keep them doing their thing. Don't really need to intervene too much. I wonder if they've kind of replanted some trees in here. I wonder. But yeah, this is doing amazing. So we got 20. Oh, they have it set to 20? That's terrible. Let's set that to like 12 so we can get more. Yeah, that should be good. We do have some pelts, so we're probably selling those as well. Let's actually make sure we're selling some pelts over here. Over here, we are not. So let's definitely do that. Let's just sell all of them. And we can sell those for pretty good money. So yeah, we're doing pretty good over here. We'll start taxing those guys, and there's only one region left to claim here. I'd kind of like to take this one and maybe start a nice build. Honestly, this is terrible. Like, what kind of start is this? I guess they have rich salt, and they would have rich fertility, I would imagine. Yeah, let's go to flax, emmer. So they have rich fertility, so that's at least something. But yeah, just regular mushrooms, wild animals, not great. Not great at all. I'd love to start getting some more iron ore if we could. That would definitely be something we could do. So let's actually start getting some more of that. Got some tools. We have a decent amount of planks. Yeah, we got 26 sidearms now, so that should be a nice little pocket of change. And we are in February now, ready to collect some berries pretty soon, and actually at good timing because we only have 2 months of food. But then this year we'll get all of this, so that should be amazing. And we'll also need a couple of bakeries, so if we can get some timber, that would be nice. Yeah, we're getting some good money, and here comes our raiders. So we actually have a nice... Oh gosh, see, this could be bad actually. Where are these guys coming from? Did it say... By Albrook, so that's actually right here, so that's perfect. They're gonna attack us here. If they attacked it as our other region, that would not be good. So that's perfect. Let's get these guys out. And let's maybe get them set up into town here. Let's maybe just defend one there. And the other one kind of closer to town. Over here. Oh gosh, they're coming right into here. So let's maybe set up, honestly, like right... Maybe one unit there, one over here. And then we can kind of just defend here. What do we do? Let's maybe get one in here. And then the other one on this side. And then we should be able to defend there. That sounds like a pretty good defense. Or we could maybe kind of push into the market here. But yeah, let's just form up right here. We can defend there. And we could defend that. That should actually be a nice little defense. Here we go. We are ready for the attack. They are slowly coming in. It'd be kind of cool if they would just burn as they would come in. Yeah, there we go. Got some raiders coming in. I'd love to sandwich these guys, but I know there are more behind them. This is looking absolutely amazing. Should I sandwich these guys? I don't know where they are. I don't really need to though. Yeah, they're kind of coming in. Let's just kind of keep the formation we have. Let's speed this up a little bit. Shouldn't have any issues taking them out. Let's maybe charge these guys in here. Get a pretty sweet shot for the intro, if anything. But yeah, now we have those guys kind of sandwiched. I think there might even be only be 2 units, unless I'm mistaken. There might be some more somewhere else. But yeah, we're gonna get some good influence out of this and have a nice little fight for you guys, if anything. Okay, that is 1 unit defeated. I think that might even be all of them. Maybe? Okay, we're back to the normal music. I think that should be all of them. Kind of a good way to tell. Okay, nice little win there for us. Let's maybe get 1 unit on our church. And then I could probably even get a corpse pit. Just over here. Might be nice. But yeah, let's collect some of our own dead. I don't even know if there's any of our own dead. Is there? I don't think there is. I don't even see any big shields or anything. But we are having a nice little harvest of vegetables for sure. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting some carrots, cabbages. And oh, we need to get some berries. So that is going to be growing pretty quickly. Let's just keep 1 on there. Actually, spray them all up. This is growing pretty quickly. Let's maybe have a worker on that. Yeah, let's kind of just let these berries grow. It kind of seems that you get more if you wait for them to grow a little bit more. So yeah, let's just do that. We got 9 soldiers up over here. So that's quite nice. Let's maybe start planting some more trees if we can. That would be quite nice. We've kind of cleared out this area a little bit. And if we can, I'd love to get another ox. So let's maybe order another one. Making some pretty good money over here. Honestly, there might not even be any reason to get a manor house over here. We already have this unit of retinue. And these guys are slowly coming back, so that's good. Let's maybe get a little bit more iron ore now. This is growing pretty well. Let's maybe actually free up 1, 2 families. Let's just get a few families on here now, so we can start collecting those berries. That's doing pretty good, so we can get some fish out of that. This year we should have a ton of food, honestly. Yeah, we kind of have all these ready to go. We are kind of struggling for some timber. So honestly, it might be nice to just let up on the planks a little bit. Let's just start collecting a little bit more planks if we can. Just so we can get some more timber as well. Okay, we should probably have some more workers on the granary, probably. We actually just had somebody move in, so that's perfect. Yeah, we definitely need to keep that quite empty because it's probably filling up pretty quick. And that is doing pretty good as well. We also have some herbs that we could probably sell. Might as well get rid of everything we can. Let's keep 3 for our own, the common cold. We can get rid of that. So it's just a minor trade. We can sell that. Honestly, this is such a good upgrade. It is very underrated. Increased export price on minor trades. That's insane. Like, do you know how many minor trades there are? Literally all of this. Like, that's a lot. What's probably the best thing that you could sell? Like rye bread. You could sell it for 5 each. That's pretty good, but it's food. So it's not amazing. What about minor or crafted materials? So 3 for pelts, hides is pretty good. Rough stone, that is easily the best. Like, you could literally just, that's free money if you have a stone deposit. That would be amazing. Like, really anything is good. Yeah, let's maybe start upgrading a few more houses if we have the timber. Yeah, let's kind of just do that. Okay, I wonder how many... Okay, we got lots of helmets on our guys, so that's good. Oh, we need to go over here and maybe get another unit of spearmen. There we go, Leinek. Let's get another unit. There we go, 28. So that's actually pretty strong. We got lots of money. Let's upgrade these guys. And I'm also going to get one of these just so we can get some more. So we'll need some planks for that. How do we not have any planks? That's kind of crazy. Where is our saw pit? Man, they need to make this easier to see. We got a hitching post there. I don't even know if they have one, I'm not gonna lie. We got a hunting camp there, small stable. Do they not have one? That's crazy. Oh, here's our saw pit. There's actually nobody on there, so let's definitely get somebody on that. Logging camp, they are just working on anything. Yeah, hopefully we can get some planks now.
This is heavier than it looks.
We are out of spears, which is fine. We have lots of soldiers available, so that's good. Coming back over here, we have one more extra family member. And did we upgrade? We need some more houses or something. Maybe some level 3 houses might be nice. So we are going to have some ale pretty soon. Our malt house is done. This is not ready to go, but this is going to be absolutely amazing when the time comes. Let's maybe work on getting... We have lots of firewood. We don't really need more charcoal either, so honestly we're kind of fine. Let's maybe get a third worker on our logging camp. That's probably the best thing that we could do there. And as far as all of our hitching posts, I think those are all full. But honestly, we don't really need like more oxen than we have. We have 4 horses. We're doing pretty good with that. We got lots of workers on our storehouse and granary. We should probably get... Yeah, we have 158 iron ore, so let's balance this a little bit better. Let's have 2 workers on there. And let's start making a lot more iron slabs if we can. And then we can bust out some more weapons. Also, if we have a ton of money, I could get our own flax, but honestly, I could order a little bit of flax. It's quite expensive, but if we ordered some, I think we could probably make some clothes. So let's order some flax, and then I could get a weaver's workshop. I can't believe we don't have a timber for that. That's insane. So let's actually get somebody off of our saw pit. We have another bandit camp sighted. We definitely need some more timber. This is growing. I wonder how much they've done. They're still planting trees. Okay, let's just let them do that. This is out so we can free them up. Let's see how our berry hut's doing. That's doing pretty good. We could probably just keep 2 workers on there, but it is still growing. Yeah, look at that bump we just got of all the berries that just grew. I guess let's just keep some families available to farm. That's coming up pretty soon. And okay, now we have 15 timber, so let's get... What the heck we're even gonna get? Oh, I was gonna build a weaver's workshop, so let's get that going. Let's maybe put that right there. And then once we get some flax, we can turn that into some linen. And then we will need, I think this house is probably pretty good. Let's turn this one into a tailor's workshop. And then we can make some clothes. And probably sell those as well. So let's get this, export that. Let's keep like 5 clothes just so we can upgrade our houses. So yeah, we need garments. This should be good. And then beverage we will get as well. So then we should be able to upgrade some houses, and then that will give us some more available living space. Yeah, right now we are absolutely maxed out. I could get a few houses along the river here. And in fact, let's maybe do that. Let's just get a few houses in here. I think I could do something like that maybe. Yeah, why not? It'll just give us a few more houses. Might as well. And let's maybe get a couple more hitching posts as well. So let's get a few more here. Build those up. Weaver's Workshop's almost done. Let's see, do we have any flax yet? I don't think we do. Honestly, let's buy a trade route for that, just so we don't have to get it ourselves. And let's upgrade these. Let's get another ox. Oh my gosh, those are already full. How are those full already? Okay, we have some flax now. I can upgrade these. I guess we need some more planks, but let's get somebody on our Weaver's Workshop. We already have a tailor, so let's make sure they are doing this. So yeah, let's go linen, clothes, and then we can make some of those. These guys, let's maybe just have one planting trees, just so we can free somebody up. I'd love to get some more planks if we can. We got 12 timber.
There we
Man,
go.
we need to do better than that. We could probably do... We have lots of firewood, charcoal, that's doing decent. So let's get one on our saw pit, just so we can get some planks again. We are in August, and September is right around the corner, so I definitely want to get some people on my farmhouse. But all of these are ready to be built, which is nice. That will at least give us a lot more living space. Yeah, we have our malt house ready to go. We have our brewery ready to go. I could upgrade some houses if I want, but yeah, we have some planks again, so that's good. Okay, we have 141 large shields. We do not need any more shields, so let's just honestly pause that, because I don't really want to spend any more planks. Let's just kind of keep the ones we have, and then that should be enough to kind of build a few things. So let's pause that. Let's honestly sell a lot of those shields if we can. I don't even know if we can, honestly. Let's just buy that, why not? And export some of those. So let's keep like 50 of them. Can't imagine we'll need more than those, but yeah, that should be a good amount of money. And let's get a third family on here, just so we can make sure we get all of those. They are still growing, so we might as well max that out. And then once it's farming season, honestly, I'm just going to take absolutely everybody off of everything and just max our farmhouse out. Okay, it is now harvesting. Let's pause. I'm going to keep them harvesting that stuff. And in fact, that's shrinking now. I probably only need one family on there. That's our first two. Let's get these guys off. And let's get a little bit of firewood still. Timber, we're decent. So let's just free absolutely everybody up that we can. And who else could we free up? We'll keep them working, And honestly, that's kind of everybody. Not really anybody else I could free up. 6 guys, could they do it? 6 guys in a burger and fries? I guess let's just take them off as well to help out. Let's make sure we get all of this harvested. Here we go, harvest season. And actually a family just moved in, so that's nice. I don't really know where to put them. So let's get a little bit of timber maybe. Yeah, have a nice little harvest here. And then we can get some bread. Did I ever buy... I don't know if I did get communal ovens. I don't think I did. So let's get one somewhere. I bet you could put maybe one right there. That's a nice spot. And honestly, we only need really one. So let's get those built. Let's see, are we building some houses? Looks like we are. Yeah, this harvest is going to be lovely. And I bet you... Let's see over here, actually. I need to get this thing built. So let's zoom in on down on this. Castle planner. So I think... Oh, we need more timber now. Shoot. Okay, how much? Got 222 planks. Definitely enough. So now let's get some timber. And then we should be able to build that. Okay, had a nice harvest here. We need to get that kind of ready to go here. Are they just kind of collecting it all right now? Is that what's going on? I think it all saved. Okay, there we got barley, rye, sheaf. So we need to get somebody on our malt house now if we can. So we have somebody who's a Weaver's Workshop. We already have some clothes. This thing is freaking out for some reason. We got some herbs. Where else can we free up some workers? Let's maybe... whatever, I'll order another ox. We got some money. Let's free up one more family member from somewhere. Or unless I can, like... I don't know, upgrade some houses there. let's free up one family member from our farm, and then I guess we can get them on our malt house. Then we can start producing some ale. Because we already have our brewery ready to go. Yeah, we just need garments and beverages to upgrade those houses. So that would be quite nice. Still have to harvest this, and it is still harvest season, so I guess they're still working on that. And actually, these plots will be perfect for like apiaries, maybe some animal farms or whatever you want to call that, animal posts. So that's good. These trees are coming in quite nicely now. So that should produce a nice little forest for us. As far as maybe starting in another region, like we could take this region if we want. We actually have a bandit camp that we could probably get something from. We actually don't even have enough influence to do that. We have this one. What do we want to do? We could... Yeah, these guys are pretty self-sufficient, so honestly I'm just going to leave them be. Might as well load up some of these if we can. So 2 out of 2, 5 out of 5. I think everybody's pretty much maxed out. So I guess we could go on our storehouse and just put a few more workers. Actually, this is full right now, so we don't really need a whole bunch more clay. I guess what we could do in the meantime is get another storehouse. And it'd be kind of right in the middle there. Actually, I wonder if I could get a path through the middle there. Would that work? I wonder if... No, doesn't look like we can. So that might be... No, we still can't even put one there. What about through here? Right through here? Oh, that sucks. Honestly, I might even move my well just so I can put another storehouse in here. Let's maybe do that. I'm going to demolish that. And then I think I could put one in here now. If I could get a storehouse, honestly, like right there would be kind of cool. I actually really like that. Now let's just put it right through there. Got a nice little path. And then I can move my well over. Yeah, honestly, basically where it is. Hopefully they can pick that up. Are they going to come get that? Get a little bit of supplies there. And just like that, we already got that pretty much covered. Okay, there we go. Now we can put our well in here. That's absolutely perfect. So that looks a lot better. We have that. Let's upgrade our storehouse. Actually, everything's pretty sufficient here. Let's get this thing done so that we can upgrade that as well. Actually, okay, we do have enough stone, so I think we're good. Okay, we're upgrading that. Get a couple more workers on that. And that should help out quite a bit. And we can actually take out of this one and kind of just put it in the other one. So that should help out quite a lot. Okay, now that is maxed out. Where's our granary, actually? I wonder if we should max that out a little bit more. Here's our smithy. I don't know where our granary is. Do they have a granary? They do, but they didn't actually upgrade it for some reason. Let's maybe do that. But we definitely need a few more workers. Let's just have one worker on here just so we can move a bunch of stuff over. So let's definitely get that done. Those dirty bandits are taken from us. Yeah, let's get a couple more workers on our granary. And then that should help us. We're actually out of stall locations. So maybe we should even get another little market area. Like honestly, just over here maybe. Just something simple, just for a couple more little market spots. I think that should actually be quite good. And honestly, I could probably even take that family, put them on the granary, see how that helps. Yeah, so we got a couple stalls over there, so that's perfect. If anybody in the comments knows what the heck this is for, please let me know. Is this where they store some stuff? Maybe. It's kind of like that all the way around. I think they maybe store some things up in here. Interesting. Let me know if you know what the heck that's all about. Maybe it's a structural thing. Who knows? Well, let's go back over here. Like I said, I could take this region if I want. How much food do we have? So in the other ones, we had quite a bit of food. We just had another family member move in, so let's maybe get them on there. And now that it's November, let's set these up. Let's do barley and make sure that all these are kind of doing something other than rye. Then these were pretty good, so we can get rye on those. Let's do barley there. Rye and rye. So there we go. Now it's set up pretty good. And I think they pretty much already worked on that. Actually, I might have to burn that field. That is no good. Let's do barley there. So they should be able to get that set up.
Come on,
We already have some ale, look at that. And actually we just had a family move in. Let's get them on our tavern instead. And we actually do need to upgrade this. So let's maybe do that pretty as quick as we can. But then we will be able to produce some ale to our town and then upgrade. Look at that, we can already upgrade that. And all of these we can upgrade. So let's definitely do that. We're out of planks and timber now, so we definitely need to get somebody on here as well. But yeah, let's just reseed this. That's going to be pretty important for us to do. And then hopefully, yeah, we don't have much food in here, so that's what I was going to check. We don't have a manor house there, but over here we do. Got quite a bit of food. Let's maybe do a little bit of a tithe. Just like maybe a 15% tithe, maybe even a 20% tithe. I think they should have lots of food. Like they have wild animals they can harvest throughout the year, and then they have this. So I think they should definitely be fine. And honestly, let's free up one more family here. And maybe get them over here just so we can kind of spread everything out a little bit more. But that looks pretty good. We got tons of clay. Definitely have lots of clay. I don't know what's taking them so long making some stuff. I wonder if... Let's get a fuel stockpile. And we're almost out of tools actually. So it's maybe... I don't know, where the heck was our trading post? Let's order a little bit of tools because we have lots of money. Let's keep it at like 10. And then I think that should be pretty good. So that should help us get some influence, and then we can maybe buy this region. Maybe start a little bit of a build. I mean, most of our food's up here, so we're probably going to end up building over here. But all of our other resources are way the heck over here. But honestly, this is kind of late game stuff anyway, so I think that should be fine. The other thing up here, like, they need to put more trees in here. Like, this is crazy. Like, it gives you a bunch of different spots to build, but like, there's no trees. Like, it honestly makes no sense to even build up there. This is a lot better, but yeah, just per personal preference. We also have our clay over here, but I don't think we really need that clay. Let's just wait until we get all of this done at least. Oh, and you know what? I don't think I have oxen on here, so let's get a couple of oxen, and that should help out quite a bit. Yeah, there we already are. I have a few houses coming up here. So that's looking quite nice. And we do have some more living space for people to move in now. I think we could probably even... Yeah, I guess we're out of planks right now. We have lots of money. So I could probably order... We don't need iron. We're good for that forever. I'd even like a little bit more on there. Yeah, we hardly have any iron ore, so let's maybe get a few families available here. It's still November. Yeah, and they have quite a bit of work left to do here, so let's just keep them on there till the winter, and then we can switch them back. Okay, it is December now. Oh my gosh, they're taking a region here. What are they? Oh, I might be able to get this without even spending any influence. And I forgot this is an actual player here, so I will definitely want to fight them for that. I could probably even use my own army here. What do they got? So they're actually sending some guys over right now. I think I might hire these guys. And let's have a little bit of a fight. Let's kind of just go over here. And it'll take quite a while, but I think I will want to send my own guys over. So Lenyak, let's make sure we got the right ones. These guys, and these guys. Actually, I wanted to see... Oh, I don't think I'll have this built up in time. Shoot, let's see if we can build that as fast as possible. Because I want to get some more retinue, but I think for now this should be fine. Let's get these guys out here. And then we can kind of just prepare for a little bit of a fight. We also have them and these guys, maybe move them over. Yeah, we have a decent little army. I think we should be able to fight back pretty good here. But I also want to get my retinue a little bit healthier. So I think before I send them, I'm going to wait until this gets built. And for some reason, you can't even attach a path to there anymore. So it's a little bit weird. Okay, here comes our guys. We might as well move over with them. And they are already fighting those bandits. So let's just move right into place there. Let's make sure we're not running. Okay, that's good. And we have a little bit more time here. So I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. I don't know how many guys we really need to send over because, oh, I guess they hired them. Okay, we got a fight. We have a fight on our hands, so we're going to need absolutely everybody here. They don't even know I'm coming after them. So let's get these guys over here. And we will prepare for ultimate battle. Honestly, I'm just going to leave my retinue out of this fight. I think we should have enough, guys. We should have enough. And actually, we have enough to claim that other region anyway. But I think we should be fine. Let's save that up to claim this one. Here we go. So let's kind of just get into position. I don't want to get too close to these guys. Let's maybe... Our battlefield's down here. Okay, so let's... Oh, they're bringing even more guys. So let's go right into there. And then these guys are ready to go. Let's get them right there. So then we can kind of hit them from both sides. That's actually pretty ideal. But they are bringing in some more guys. We may be able to beat them before they even get close enough. So might be okay. We have another bandit camp. They're actually, that'll keep them busy, which is perfect. Okay, battle has begun. I think we should be able to... Let's maybe even get these guys running because we may need them. But we have a nice little army here. Let's get our spearmen set up. And we are in the battlefield. Let's have a little fight right in here. Maybe right next to the river. Might be nice. And then I'll put those guys kind of in the trees. Let's maybe get these guys running. And let's just check this out. I love these little bridges everywhere. Honestly, I don't think these little rivers were here before. Maybe they were. I can't remember. Yeah, it was definitely here actually. But this is looking pretty good. So they have quite the army here. We definitely need to get these guys running. Because we're going to have a fight on our hands here. So I think we should be able to defend good here. Let's maybe push up a little bit. Let's push up just to there. And then get our swordsmen up there. But at least we're attacking on both fronts. So that should separate their units. Let's maybe put these guys on stand your ground. Maybe even do a shield wall if we can. Let's charge them in. Let's counter charge and let's wrap around these guys if we can. Wrap around them, men. Okay, there we go. We can at least take out this unit. We may want to send some help this way, though. I don't think I need all of these guys over here. So let's actually peel off a unit and come out here. Let's go right there. Shield wall, shield wall. Okay, we're going to be able to defend with them. I think I may have to help them out a little bit. But then these guys, I can kind of form that way. This could be interesting. They got them over there. Let's maybe push forward and attack them. That might be fairly even. And now we have these guys available. So I don't know what these guys are doing. Let's charge them in. And that should be a nice little fight. Let's do a charge. Chargemen. And I think, yeah, we got those guys over there. I think they should be okay. Let's charge these guys up here. Kind of just get them in the fight. And then, yeah, these guys are just doing whatever. I'm going to keep these guys available to just keep them off of us. But let's zoom into the fight here. Now we have ourselves a fight. See, this is Manor Lords. This is cool. I like this. It'd be kind of cool if it was in the town, but honestly, these battles outside of the town are nice too. So maybe there's some pros and cons with the whole circle system and where you have to fight your battles. But this seems to be a pro this time around. Let's charge them in there. Actually, oh, we got these guys coming in. They still won't charge, but let's just protect them. And we almost have them cleaned up. Oh, we got a nice little fight here. Couple of fights on a few different fronts here. Be kind of cool if those other guys, they're just having a chant off here. What the heck is happening? Oh, they don't know what they're even doing. Neither one's attacked the other one. I'm okay with that because they definitely have more guys. So let's do shield wall. Looks like they are pushing in now. And now we can charge in here. There we go. Epic fight. I love this. Looking very, very nice. So they have their retinue in here. Let's charge them. And now we can charge. Actually, we need a little bit more help over here, probably. We definitely have a fight now. Let's push forward if we can. We have our guys in shield wall. I'm kind of curious. These guys are evenly matched. They have more. I wonder if I could have won that without... I guess they'll never know now. With just using shield wall and the different formations. Yeah, let's charge them in there as well. Let's kill that one last one. I think that's it. We have some archers coming in there. Should be able to take them out. There's one unit. Let's see how long this guy lasts. There he is. He's right there. Let's see. Is he going to die here? Oh, no, he's still alive. Let's see if we can kill him. Yeah, he's not going to last much longer there. Yeah, he's dead. So we took out them, and now there's just archers left to fight. Let's maybe take this unit and attack them. And that's actually everybody, so let's just go attack them now. Speed this up a little bit. I think that should be victory. Yeah, they're not going to last very long, and that is a victory. So there we go. Let's make sure our guys aren't gone. So let's go you and you. Take you back to where you came from. You can run back there. These guys I'll disband. Actually, we still have 4 days with them, so I'm just going to send a unit up there. And we have these guys. We didn't lose a whole lot of guys, which is kind of nice. But hopefully we have some spears left over. Let's make sure we're not on shield wall. Okay, perfect. So let's, yeah, I'll send these guys back. And let's see, it's winter, so I wonder if we got... No, we didn't get anything done. Oh my gosh. How did they not get anything done? They had so many people. Is there less people per family? I'm very curious to know. I feel like we have less people. Like, honestly, yeah, it's a thing. Like, when I had 24 families, I think that's like 100 or 200 people. There's definitely a lot less people per family now, which I find interesting. Let's click on a house. How many people here? Oh, we actually have 2 families. Yeah, there's only 2 people there. And 3 in this one, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, let's get those guys back. We still have these guys for a little bit longer, but honestly, I'm just gonna disband them. We don't really need them. I don't want to pay for them again, so let's just get them back. They can take that if they want. But let's get our guys back to there. Do we have any spears? I think we should have a little bit to replenish. We got some helmets now, which we could probably sell. Let's disband them. And I think that probably got rid of some helmets. But yeah, we got nice and full now again. So let's maybe make a couple more spears. Jordan's workshop is disabled. Let's just enable that again. And let's make a few more spears. We are out of planks though, so we definitely need to get that going. What we can do is free up all of these people. See, where the heck is all of our... Where's our storehouse? Oh my gosh, what happened to all of our rye? Oh, it got turned into grain already? Okay, so let's get somebody on here. Let's get 3 families on there. And then we also have our communal oven that we can get a few families on. And then let's get this going again. So let's get some timber, some planks, and some more firewood, because we're probably going to run out pretty soon. That should help. And then we can finally get some... I can't believe they didn't get all that planted, so that's fine. In the spring, we'll be able to do that. Yeah, we are completely out of people. We have 38 ale. Our tavern is up and running, so yeah, we should be able to upgrade some houses if we can get some other stuff. And we have lots of clothes as well, so that should be good for upgrading. Just waiting for some animal produce and beverage and stuff like that, so should be alright. So just so I don't have to think about it anymore, I'm just going to expand them from there. How many spears do we have over here? We could probably get some over here as well. We are out of iron ore, so let's maybe order some. Let's order like 20, just because we have a bunch of money. Yeah, like 15. Here comes all our guys. So let's import some of those. Oh, we got some bandits coming in. And then where's our bloomery? I think we had somebody on there, but let's just make sure we are able to make all of those weapons again. Okay, here's our blacksmith. Let's make some more spears. We have lots of planks, so that shouldn't be an issue. And we definitely have enough shields. I'm actually going to pause our joiner's workshop so we can keep those planks. Where the heck? We had a hitching post here. Let's just upgrade that. I don't know where our bloomery was. Oh, there's our bloomery. We got 2 workers on there already, so that's actually good. And then we should be able to make some spears. Where are those guys? Goods looted. Oh my gosh, a fire. Whoa, what? Fire broke out. Oh, no. Oh gosh, sorry about the camera. Those guys got here quick. I'm such an idiot. Okay, let's get them out. Just go anywhere. Attack them. Attack them. I'm so stupid. I didn't realize they got there that fast. I guess I had it sped up a little bit. Oh no. What a nightmare. Oh, this isn't relaxing anymore. Oh, they burned everything. This sucks. I feel like the fire doesn't look as good as it used to. It looks more orange or something. Oh, that's not good at all. Don't you dare kill my ox. Don't you dare kill him. He did nothing to you. Look, he's so scared. Aw. Poor little guy. But yeah, big fires happening here. So we need to rebuild a lot of that stuff. They burnt this thing, so let's rebuild that. Because we're going to need that in the spring. That's also rubble. Holy. How did I screw it up that bad? Well, this will at least give us some influence. They burned, they torched our entire market, so that's great. Okay, well, we at least got some influence. Let's just disband them. We actually lost quite a few men. That's okay, so hopefully we can get some planks again. We need to make some spears and all that good stuff. Let's maybe sell some helmets. I'm like getting all those notifications of like fire broke out. What? Yeah, we have lots of helmets we can sell, so let's do that. And let's just sell... Let's keep like, honestly 5. We can keep making them, so that's fine. Export the helmets. Okay, we need to rebuild a bunch of stuff, so we need some planks. Definitely need some planks. I could probably even do that. Honestly, let's get another logging camp. Just on that side of the pond. Let's get that built up as quick as we can. Oh man, I did not expect that. Okay, we have 12 timber, so we can rebuild some stuff. Just like any of these little things, let's just rebuild. Kind of annoying that I have to click on all these. And then these, that one, and that should be good. Okay, hopefully they can get those rebuilt. And some of these, we're building that. And we basically need planks for everything else. And we also need to rebuild this. So let's definitely do our farmhouse. At least nothing was inside of our farmhouse, so that's at least good. I think all of our grain was everywhere else. We've got some rye flour, making some bread now. Okay, so now we can be happy. We can chill out a little bit. We are out of barley now, but we have a little bit of malt left over. So let's take somebody off our malt house. We can leave them on there. Let's order another ox, because I'm pretty sure we probably lost a little bit. We got a little bit of planks. And yeah, kind of just rebuilding right now. We almost have enough to take that region, which would be very, very nice. And as a matter of fact, this is ready to go now. Let's get a few guys on there. So now we have a nice, strong army. So they should be nice and healthy. We're missing a little bit of equipment for some reason. Yeah, we're missing some more spears. So hopefully we can make some more of those. We have lots of shields, so yeah, honestly, we're good there. Let's pause our joiner's workshop again. And then we can focus on making some stuff. Yeah, we are getting some timber, which is nice. People are cold. Let's get a few workers on here. And honestly, you can just chop any tree you want. Well, I guess we might as well limit it. We have this whole thing. And actually, let's do like all of this. Since they're nice and close, that might work out. Just so they're not chopping the same trees. But yeah, that should be fine. We need to get some firewood right now. So let's get somebody on there. And honestly, let's free up like a couple of workers here just to get some more firewood. And actually, let's start chopping this stuff. That would probably be some easier firewood for us. So there we go. Kind of got things ready to go. And we're almost in the spring again, and then we can continue on with that. Okay, now we have a ton of planks, so we're good for planks. Let's get somebody off the saw pit. And let's get them on the farmhouse, maybe. But yeah, now we can replant or rebuild a lot of this stuff. That's ready. Let's finish that. Yeah, one worker on there, which is fine. Let's just take them off of there for now. I don't think they demolished anything else. Everything else looks good. All these we can get set up. Let's maybe do some apiaries over here as well. It's kind of just an easy thing. And those are kind of ready to go. Apiary there as well. So let's build all of that up. Yikes. Okay. So we have lots of stuff to kind of build and redo here. Yeah, our bloomeries are broken, so we need to get those rebuilt. And then we're getting some firewood again. So yeah, kind of just rebuilding a little bit here. We're getting some timber pretty quick. Flying through the spears, but hopefully, or the planks. Hopefully we can make some spears. I'm actually going to pause our helmet maker. Where the heck was that? Right here. So let's pause. This is a blacksmith. I guess they're making swords, which is fine. Let's pause this. And I might actually pause this as well. We need to make some spears. So I guess I don't need to pause that. Let's just turn that to spears. Okay, that should be good. Okay, hopefully we can rebuild that stuff. We do have enough influence to claim this region. So I'm going to hire some mercenaries. I guess, do we want more? We got these guys over here. I wonder if we just need... Yeah, they have some more spears. I wonder if I could get some more guys. Yeah, that would actually be pretty ideal. That gives us a lot more, actually. And hopefully we can make even more spears. Are they equipment missing? So they could be even higher. So let's bust out some spears. We have some iron ore, so they should be able to make quite a bit more. And let's actually order a lot more iron ore. Let's set that to like 30, just so we can really get lots. And let's even buy that. Okay, now we should be able to make a lot of spears a lot faster. Jordan's workshop, we got that paused. So they are working on that, which is great. We have enough influence, so I can take this off now. Just so we can build up some more food. And honestly, let's make these guys a little bit happier too. But yeah, we have a nice army here now. Let's maybe hire some mercenaries. There's not a whole lot to hire. These guys are also missing equipment, so let's maybe just wait a little bit longer so we can get more spears. And then we can probably continue on. Yeah, we have planks. We could probably get some more iron ore. So let's... Yeah, they're kind of working on that. Let's see what they end up doing, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're probably good for timber. Let's get a couple more workers back here. And actually, let's just get them back. Let's put one worker... Okay, we have some people on our bloomeries again, so that's good. And we have one more available. I could probably just get them on firewood. We definitely need more firewood, so yeah, let's free them up. Let's get another family working on the fields. Hopefully they can get something done there. But yeah, now we should be able to make some iron slabs again and then craft some spears. The other thing we need to do is get some workers on these. Like we got... Oh man, where's all of our people? Got nobody on the fish thing. Where could we get... So we're getting some firewood. That's at least good. But we need more timber. But all of our people... I have no idea where all our people are. I'm not going to lie. Like... Where is everyone? We have 41 families, and you mean to tell me there's just nobody? We got 2 on there, 3 on there. Okay, that's like 6. Yikes. Okay, we have 2 on here at least, so that's good. Honestly, yeah, we have some iron ore coming in. So that's probably fine. I probably only need 1 on there, so let's get another one, or at least just 1 collecting berries. And then, yeah, we're kind of just working on this. I bet you 1 family could do that, so let's just do that, and let's start collecting some fish as well. Okay, that should be fine. And then we're not really building anything either, so honestly, let's get another one on our berry hut, because that's going to grow pretty fast. I think that'd be pretty ideal. Okay, I'm nice and happy with that. Recruits missing. So now we're at full capacity. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Let's get everybody available. Let's hire some mercenaries. We can get these guys. And honestly, I don't really want the other ones. Let's just get them on top of this hill. I think that's pretty intimidating. Or kind of get them in the trees here. And then let's get all of these guys out. I think that's all of them. So we can take all of these guys. Let's maybe just put them in this opening here. I don't want them running. So let's turn that off. And then all of these guys will get just on this side. So there we go. Let's push these guys. Our battle is probably going to be up here, maybe like down here. Yeah, let's just kind of push them to the top of the hill. I think that's pretty intimidating. Just imagine just all the row here. I'm at the top of the hill. That's what that's going to look like. So let's get everybody ready to go here. Ready for the final push. And then we can claim this region. Okay, our guys are almost in place there. These guys are almost into place. I think we could probably start claiming this now. And this is absolutely epic. Hopefully it's actually in the town. That'd be kind of cool finish. So let's see, where is it? Oh, it's actually up here, so that's perfect. They are gonna come to us. So let's definitely hold this hill. We can keep the high ground here. Let's put them on standard ground. Most of them are spearmen anyway, so they are gonna have to fight at 2 fronts. They hardly have any guys. What the heck? How did they not have anybody? Let's push these guys in right into the town, honestly. And hopefully they'll end up going for them, but yeah, could be interesting. Is this it? Is this all you can conjure, Saruman? Let's charge them in. They shouldn't be hard to fight. And then we just have these guys. The only issue is that I need some available to actually charge us here. So they don't have any mercenaries coming in. Yeah, we may as well kill them. Okay, they actually are coming over here, so that's good. I might even send a unit in to just kind of lure them. But yeah, let's kind of push up here. Let's run this way. Oh, they have another unit there. Let's actually go just to the top of the hill, just so I can actually get the battle started. So we got a couple units coming in here. Let's go this way. Oh gosh. I'm sorry. I need to slow this down. So let's... Our battlefield is still up here. We could fight these guys. And in fact, let's maybe turn to them, which will kind of work out in their favor. Let's run to the top of the hill. Maybe just going this way. And then I think they still have another unit here. This is actually a nice little town. They have just completely emptied this out, which is funny. Definitely cool. Okay, let's fight these guys. We don't have any archers, so we will want to fight them. In fact, let's just run in and charge. And then these guys, let's just turn. And then we can fight them. Honestly, we only need 1 unit there. Let's maybe get our archers up here. But yeah, let's just get these guys up here. Let's check out the epic charge here. Oh, I just love the mist in this game. It's just so epic. So let's charge these guys. Oh man, those arrows went absolutely everywhere. Yeah, they shouldn't last too long, hopefully. We have a few units ready for the fight. Got a retinue in there. Oh man, they already broke their archers. So let's turn and fight them. Okay, awesome. Those bandits shouldn't last too long. Let's check on these guys. And we are already fighting them. So let's turn here. Shouldn't be too hard to kill these guys. Oh, taking a nice big volley here. Just point blank. We're probably killing a lot of our own guys, to be honest. Let's maybe just shoot them and then we can turn and fight them. So that should be it. Is that it? I don't even know if these guys are in the circle. I guess they do count. Yeah, let's take them out and that should be it, ladies and gentlemen. One guy left. Let's see how long he's gonna last. No, he didn't last very long. Oh, actually, it's this guy, the spearman here. Oh, yeah. His last scene is him dying in the bush. Thank you guys so much for watching. Honestly, this update has been kind of nice. I think my next video might be a stronghold video. So if you made it this far, comment a stronghold in the comments. And, oh, some interesting poses going on there. But yeah, love this game. Honestly, High Peaks, one of my favorite maps. This was a blast. Like the video, victory, days past 1154, construction fitness 174, endgame population total 397, challenges won 3, challenges lost 0, enemies killed 532, soldiers lost 60, dead villagers 42. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.